Hello, welcome to Collectibles, and today we're looking at a 1/6 scale Hot Toys diecast, first ever for me, brand new. I mean, not the first ever, but like the Iron Man reel from Iron Man 2, like the real dude Iron Man. That's what I'm looking at here. I wanted a solid piece from Iron Man, and this is what I got. Yes, it's another Iron Man figure for you guys. I still do in Star Wars, so don't worry, it's still there. BigBadToyStore.com. Link is down below. Check them out. You can get all these collectibles. I'm pretty sure they still got this guy up for sale. Retails around $340-ish, something like that, and their awesome flat rate shipping is great. So let's get into the review, or unboxing rather. This is the box of the Mark IV, the Mark IV. I call it the Mark IV because of the numeral, but this is the Mark IV from Iron Man 2 when he's on stage and he's all like drunk and droopy and lippy like. So this is what you're getting. The box art is just magnificent. I love the way these Iron Man figures come. They just look awesome. I mean, just look at that. The way Iron Man is just like, it's the white print is printed on the box plastic part, and then the box itself has like the orange print on it. So it's like a 3D dimensional trick thing to it, but like these diecast boxes come, they're split, and I really love these split boxes because it's just a unique design, the way they can stick the styrofoam in there and get away with it with choking hazards and stuff. But just like I said, the box is amazing. Comes awesomely packed from where you get it, wherever that is, brand new. And yeah, that's the box and what it comes with on the back. Who made it on the back. Howard Chan, executive producer. Just saying. So let's open it up. I've been waiting to get this guy cracked open. And as you can see, when you open it up, you have the styrofoam embossed with the Iron Man, whichever it is, be it Iron Patriot, Hot Rod, Mark IV, Mark 57. I love the bottom. These boxes feel so good. It's just, look at that. It's just so nicely detailed, and the metallic look of it and stuff and what's not. So let's open it up. And luckily, when I had that standing up, the fresh smells, the figure didn't fall out. So that's good. This is really tightly like laser cut styrofoam. I don't know if that's laser cut or not, but and then you get the plastic. Oh, it smells so good. Now I have to say, I can't tell if this is actual. I have to say, this is probably one of the best paint jobs I've ever seen. That's not a good idea. Let's take them out one by one, little pieces, one by one. So, but as I was saying, this has to be one of the best paint job pieces I've ever seen on Iron Man. I'm not sure, is it because, is it like always when you open a new Iron Man, is it always this shiny and brand new? Or, I don't know how to take this out here. We'll take it out like this. Or, do you get like, I don't know, when I just saw this, the paint and the amazing color it had just really surprised me. Oh god, this is scary. But the amazing paint job, just look at the way it's glow. It's metallic come out, the popping color. I don't remember having that even in my Hot Rod that released a couple years ago. I presume that the quality got a whole lot better in a couple of years, of course, in Iron Man, Iron Patriot, and the, what else do I have? I have Iron Patriot and Hot Rod. I think that's only two. And I just got the Hot Toys retro sneaky Iron Man figure. So out of all those I've looked at, this paint job on this is outstanding. Now, given the fact, disclaimer, those were used or pre-owned, would you say, rather than used. And this one is brand new, and it's just, it's this. I don't know if it's because of the Mark IV's look, but this goes way over. Does this chest plate come off? I'm pretty sure it comes off. I'm gonna have to go into the oh my god, that smell. I'm gonna have to go into the details of the instruction manual and make sure of all that. Now, all these pieces, well, most of them, I'll go through individually when I get behind the camera, but there's his head sculpt. The head sculpt on Tony Stark's head is 100%. There's nothing wrong with that head sculpt, actually. Nothing. And I love these articulated finger hands. These, when they're brand new, are amazing. Now, I know there's metal, or the rubber counterparts, they tend to get on the pinkyish, worn out side, but this is new, so I'm gonna have to experience that and see what's up with that. Now, let's get into the bottom of this. So as you can see, here's the instruction manual with the Iron Men that it always comes with. I'm gonna stick this guy back into the packaging that it came in. Now it has all the nice protective stuff that comes with it, so you can nicely protect your Iron Man through the packaging. Now I see a donut, I see sunglasses, I see an awesome, fairly good oversized base for this Iron Man. One thing I didn't like is that it didn't give you the flight pose dynamic long stick rod thing, which I kind of wanted. I always want all my Iron Men in a flight pose because of it being Iron Man. Well, so and this is pretty cool. I mean, it just has basic Iron Man Mark IV, Iron Man 2 embossed into the thing. It looks like a off-branded stand, but I mean, it's not bad for what you get. It's not bad. So, and then here we have the donut. That's cool. A little tiny donut for Tony. And then his cup, a little cup. Does the lid come off? Does anything? Doesn't even say anything on the cup. Sunglasses. Comes with little itty bitty sunglasses. Do they fold? They do not. Don't try it. But they're real sunglasses, alright. You can put that on, Downey. And then a box of fresh, it says fresh donuts, which it's as cheap as you can get with it. I mean, it's just paper and it says fresh donuts on it. Not too big, but I mean, stuff that's there. And then awesome stuff like these little accessories that I have no idea what there are. And I'll have to read the instruction manual to interchange all kinds of stuff. I'm assuming this articulates. Yes, these little rocket firing looking stuff all articulated inside. So I think that's it, unless I'm missing something. I'm not missing anything, right? And then the stand, and then the batteries with the screwdriver and stuff like that. So I think that's all. So let me get all situated here, get behind the camera, and then let's get more deep inside of Iron Man's deal. Anybody watch Dashy? I like Dashy. I tend to watch Dashy when I'm insecure about myself. Alright, so after futzing around for like 30 minutes, I've decided this thing is really fragile. Just like the other Diecast Iron Man, and probably like the others that Diecast Iron Man. This thing, if you don't read the manual, I don't know how you would be able to figure out what the heck is going on with this figure. This thing has a ton of stuff going on with it. It's unbelievable the amount of stuff that engineering is in it. Just for starters, there's so many things that's like hidden. I've went ahead and replaced these. It has like little magnetic shoulder missile things that if it focuses, it just like kind of magnetically snaps on, as with the other parts for the arms and the forearm areas. As you can see, it will just like kind of like pop right on. So other parts like the forearm parts, they may require a lot more work because you have to pop off both sides, and it becomes this whole mess of missiles and rockets and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. A good addition to add to these figures. Makes it a lot more action of a figure, you know what I mean? So just like I was saying, the parts, like the moving parts that's in these Iron Man figures is unbelievable. You move all kinds of stuff. Everything moves on this guy from head to toe. I guess that's what you pay for when you pay around $300 some for something like this. The paint job is immaculate. The diecast feeling on this one for me is a little bit heavier. His whole entire, like, it feels more rigid. I don't know. It feels more rigid. But light, of course, lights will be the arc reactor, his hands, where the repulsor blasts would be like so, and eyes, as well as I don't know. I'm not sure. I have to put my battery. I'm not gonna do it because this is one of my pristine Iron Man figures, so I'm not gonna go through everything in full because I'm not that well educated on them, and then on top of that, I don't want to damage it. This is a figure I don't want to damage. It has little moving parts for his little for where the groin area is for his leg. Articulation makes it more wider range. That way you can get more better dynamic poses out of this. But the stand they give you with this, it doesn't allow you to pose crazy, because I mean you're limited to whatever the stand does, and it's not going to hold it that well unless you're in a static museum pose. It's not going to hold it that well to me because I mean, look at where it's holding, and then you try to do this heavy figure, it's just not going to hold up. Joints are tight enough that brand new it's acceptable, but later down the road I've seen these Iron Man figures that I've bought die-cast, Iron Patriot, that being Hot Rod too. They tend to lose their articulation hold. They don't have as strong as a hold as they used to. Now there's the chest plate off. It reveals a little bit of detail, you can say, behind the chest plate, and it's there. I mean, to me, I've always seen these under detail areas to be a little bit on the not so detailed kind of a, I don't know, a bit more toyish, more than collector's grade paint. I don't know, am I being too judgmental? I don't know. This is my first brand new die-cast Iron Man, so maybe I'm too harsh, or maybe I'm too good, but I love this figure all in all. It's a great looking figure. Like I said, the paint job, the details, you have little tiny scratches like so in the paint here and there. The metal parts obviously being more shinier because it's on metal. Plastics are gonna be a little less. I mean, you can tell where the plastic is, and then the die cast. Like you can move towards his legs. The legs is gonna be more solid and like rigid looking compared to the die cast or the plastic. But I like it. I like it all in all. It's an amazing figure. I just love the red that they got going. I love that red. The red really shows a metallic Iron Man red, and it just, Hot Toys nailed that detail on that. And it does have a little toe articulation, so let me pick that up and show you. These toes do articulate, so if it wants to focus, toe articulation. So it's so hard to do all these things because of such fragility in this figure, but just the paint, I mean, just look at that paint. It's beautiful. I love the paint. The paint work is what makes this figure for me an ultimate figure. It really nails that look of the Iron Man, and the paint is iconic. And here's a look at the head sculpt on this Iron Man helmet. Looks really awesome. Love the look of that nice gold with the red. They both look so nice together. I just love it. And I don't know what I'm talking about most of the video because I don't know too much about Iron Man figures and whatnot, but they just look real good. And that's how you put in the batteries. You take it out, and then you pop his head back, and then you can reveal the battery compartment area. And that goes back in magnetically, and then this has a little bit of detail in there. That goes in there magnetically as well. So pop that right back on. Great sculpt from everything. Now let's put that to the side now and go over some of the stuff he comes with. This donut box, which it's pretty generic, basic cardboard box. They threw in there a donut, which is pretty cool for him to hold a donut. Sunglasses for him, for his head sculpt, and then a coffee cup, which the head sculpt is right here, and that just looks simply amazing. I mean, I love the look of that, right? That just nails Robert Downey Jr.'s head sculpt. Tony Stark, or whatever you may call it. That really nails it. Now, I'll keep the... I always use head sculpts, but I think I'm going to keep the Iron Man helmet on because that thing is just sick. And then the little piece you pretty much put in there to cover up all the empty space when you have his head put on. And then here is the articulated hands, which very nicely and tight. Start to get loose over time, I guess, with people posing them, but brand new, these things look awesome. Just the color of it and whatnot. I don't like that they're doing these rubber ones. They tend to start to get all pinkish and faded because they're rubber, and it just kind of looks messed up. I don't know, but I like I prefer them start doing the plastic and keep doing the plastic because that's the best way to go. Over time it just doesn't fade and whatnot. But yeah, that's it for this review because I don't know much about Iron Man, but I do watch the movies and I know it's really nice and it looks cool, and I like the way he looks because it's super shiny, and I like shiny, and I like red. Red is my favorite color, and I like gold. So this is like a cool figure for me. I don't know what else he does, but I think there's a button back here. Is that a button? So yeah, that's the figure all in all. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe. It's late night. I'm tired. I'm working late. Give it a like, thumbs up. Follow me on Instagram, and hopefully I nailed everything on this Iron Man. I'm not too sure, but it has a lot of stuff. And there's the base again. Pretty nice oversized base, but I just love it. I just want to show you guys and keep showing you guys the way this Iron Man is made. It's just completely a work of art and engineering on how you can make a toy so accurate like this. Make it real, literally real, and all the details in all its glory. I love it. So, and that's it. I'm gonna end it right there and at that shot of Iron Man's helmet. No light test because I didn't want to use a screwdriver on this guy and start unbolting stuff I shouldn't be touching. But if you guys like what you saw, make sure you subscribe, like, and share the videos. And I hope you were entertained by this video. Somewhat sure. Okay, hey, bye.